Hello everybody, so the Sidemen win again, an 8-5 win against my YouTube All-Stars, and what are my initial thoughts on it? Well, my initial thoughts on it, what an event. Amazing amount of money won for charity. Their lads have smashed it again, and that's the bottom line. Absolutely, but you're not here for that. This is a football game. I wanted to win. What went wrong? What went right? I just want to say, I think most people understand it. I can't change the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is chosen way in advance, and I don't think we've ever had a score lower than that. I think he got a player rating of 0.3. So look, I'm in a safe place here, and I'm going to tell you why I'm in a safe place from the stats. But I just want to say, look, overall, we're talking about the football match here. We're not talking about the amazing event. 60,000 people absolutely loved it. To stand on the side in a stadium like that, and it was brilliant at Charlton last year, but to do West Ham, I just want to thank everybody, especially the Sidemen, of course, but everybody who turned up. It was amazing. So make sure you smash a like and all that positivity, because it has to be positive. But from a footballing point of view, look, Goldbridgeball still lives. I'm going to talk about what Goldbridgeball is on my podcast this week, Goldbridge Saves Football. It will be out on Tuesday, and a few behind-the-scene little bits of information that you might not be aware of that will go on. But as a broader stroke, 8-5. Where did it all go wrong? Second half is probably one of the worst involvements in a football I've ever had. I think Manny got his hat trick in 12 minutes. They added 9 on. I wish they took 9 off. I knew it was over. In the second half. The players were knackered. Another injury. Philly was injured. People were dropping like flies. They were making 5 subs every time they did it. They were buzzing. They could sense blood, and they took it. We were dead in the second half. So look, realistically, I knew it was over. I knew we weren't going to get back into it. I mean, KSI was playing on the halfway line just to try and make it entertaining. The game was over at that point. But look, I still look at it, considering the fact that they dominated us in the second half, and we'll get into the reasons behind that. Some of the interesting things for me is that across the whole game, we had an 80% pass accuracy compared to their 67%. Now, considering we were dead on our feet in the second half, I've got to applaud the lads. And I've got to say, look, from the YouTube All-Stars side of things, the general consensus was, give us a bloody goalkeeper next year and let's have a proper game. It made it very, very difficult. I think we should have won it last year. And there's no doubt about that. We played brilliantly last year and we should have won it. We were a little bit unlucky. Some people would say, again, some little mistakes. But this year, you can't win a game. And bless him, the goalkeeper did his best, but he's never played in goal in his bloody life. And it just made it very, very hard. And I think, as the manager, you're trying to sort of lie and say, come on, we can do this, we can do it. And you give the talk and everything like that. But in the back of my head, and that's why I went out on the pitch in a tracksuit and had to change into a suit, because I'm trying to tell him where to stand. Like, he didn't know about running out, it was crazy. In fact, on the first goal, Gideon at left back, when he tried to pick the ball up, he said sorry at half time because I thought it was in the box. And I said, no, you can't pick the ball up anywhere. You're not the goalkeeper. So, that's the brilliance of a charity game, of course. But I'd love to have a pop at the Sidemen with a proper goalkeeper. I mean, I'd have bloody gone in goal. I mean, if they want someone else to manage them next year, put me in goal. I'd love the YouTube All-Stars to actually have a pop at the Sidemen with a proper goalkeeper. Because I tell you what, some of the saves KSI made, I think he got a player rating of 7.1, and our goalkeeper got 0.3. And we lost 8-5. So, in a footballing sense, it's hard to swallow in that sense. And, there was a bit of disappointment at the end of the game in the dressing room because, we felt, also, can I just say, I should have said this even earlier. Look at the first half, right? Look at the first half. We had 13 shots to their 6. 13 shots to 6. We absolutely battered them in the first half. We were the better team. They were having to play counter-attack. We were brilliant in the first half. The fundamentals of the YouTube All-Stars and Goldbridgeball fused together like it was last year. That first half was brilliant from us. The midfield, and of course, captain, arguably one of our best players, certainly one of our best players, Theo Baker goes down in a way that we all know who know him is a bad way because of the problems he's had with his hip. That impacts on you as well. We didn't have enough player, we didn't have an angry Ginge on the bench who can just come on every 20 minutes and he's actually a baller. So we had a lot going against us yesterday, and But look, I think there's a hidden meaning in that we dominated in the first half. Overall, how did we manage to retain an 80% pass accuracy across 90 minutes when you think about how disshaped we were in the second half? Incredible that through all that, heat and disappointment, they still managed to still keep playing out from the back. Of course, the goalkeeper couldn't play out from the back, so we had like Will Ennie or Max taking the goal kicks. So yeah, I was really, really proud of that. It just wasn't our day. And I just want to say as well, Sidemen have got some bloody good players, They've been playing ball games together for years. That is so hard as well when you're coming into an environment where people don't know each other and they've never played the game before, or they've never played together, and then you've got a collection of lads who have been playing together for years. And God, are they good? Simon's very, very, very good, but you can't underestimate the likes of Harry and Basinga, really always very good around the defence and in the midfield. Obviously got Manny and Toby as well. And they're mates, they're mates as well as footballers. So it's very, very difficult. All I would say is I think it was a brilliant event, and everybody enjoyed it. And it was great at the after party, where you could see people just mingling and having a chat. And that's what it's always about. It's always a great event to be involved in. But I'd just say, please, next year, give us a keeper. Whether it's me involved or not. And as I said, I'll go in goal. But please give us a keeper, because I just think, if you imagine, if you'd had someone of KSI's ability in goal for us, then that game yesterday would have been so much different. And I'm not taking anything away. I know it's about getting people involved, and it's great having some of the lads who've never really played before. Like Duke was brilliant, and he was on his phone at half time looking how to kick the ball. He was brilliant, that athleticism and energy. But in goal, I think it's a very, very difficult to win a game when your goalkeeper can't play football. And I just think the goalkeepers should be matched up equally. Somebody said KSI is not very good in goal. I mean, he's been playing football. It's a bit like putting Spencer in goal, isn't it? Spencer doesn't play in goal, but he's played football all his life and has a rough idea of what to do. And I just think, match it up and let's have a proper one, because I tell you what, I think Sidemen have won it 3 years in a row now. 2 on my watch, admittedly, but let's equal it up next year. But of course, we have nothing to do with that. People are saying, why do you keep him in goal? Why do you keep him in goal? Because that's the rules. Like, he's the goalkeeper and he's got to play in goal. The goalkeepers are the goalkeepers unless they get injured. So that's how it is. And they get chosen by the organisers. So there's not a lot you can do about it. You just got to go with it and enjoy it. And enjoy it we did. It was very hot. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Amazing numbers on YouTube. Amazing numbers there. I mean, look, the enthusiasm for what the Sidemen have built is incredible. I mean, I've been in awe of it for years. And being fortunate enough to be involved the last couple of years, they're just they're incredible what they've done. And where next? I don't know what their demographics like in Brazil, but maybe is it the Maracana that's got you can put like 200,000 people in it? Probably Wembley. Make sure you smash a like on the video and subscribe. Thank you to all your support as well. I put some pictures up on Instagram last night at Goldbridgemark and Twitter, and Charlie Wood, brilliant photographer, put it out for me. Took some photos of me. Thoroughly enjoyable day. Goldbridgeball isn't dead, but it does need to have someone who can play in goal. Thanks for watching.